Hey everybody, and welcome back to Emerald Coast. We're doing a little off-camera, on-camera work here. Hey Rubber Burner, GTX, and Will. What's up? I think it's kind of funny when I run the mower over the limed field. The lime goes away. Like the mower picks it up. I wonder if the lime actually goes away here, or if I'll have to re-lime it. Nope, it's all still good. But it was funny when I mowed over this, the lime disappeared, and I was like, uh-oh, deleting the lime. But I'll just pretend that it's because the mower sucked it up and scattered it around. So tonight we're going to be doing some bale work, and specifically we're going to be cleaning up some mess I got. Because quite frankly, I didn't have anything better to do with the bales back when I made the bales. Now we're going to organize a bit. Might show off some other stuff. As you can see, we are in early winter at this point. I think we are a couple weeks ahead as far as the recording releases go. So when you watch tomorrow's video, it will definitely be out of order. I don't even know what tomorrow's video is on. It's probably some type of autumn harvest. I feel like I've been harvesting for the last month on the map here. Hey, Jonathan, what's up? We do have quite a treat in store for everybody tonight. I have the great pleasure being able to show you guys a mod that will hopefully be getting released. Oops, no, we don't want to fold that up. Hold it back up, hold it up. Hopefully be getting released this week in the Giants Mod Hub. I nearly broke into my weekend roundup spiel. That was funny. That's right, bale storage. Bale storage, egg crate storage, pallet storage, wool storage. Storage for all your needs. We are going to be making some bales, actually. We'll be making some silage bales. But before we do that, we need to take care of our cows. Oh, we also have the latest seasons, by the way, Will. I had some interesting things happen here. The latest seasons. Early winter. Grass shouldn't be gone, so I guess because the new update to seasons, the animals eat a lot more than they typically would. They've kind of devoured the grass in kind of an interesting pattern. Including the grass way out here. So speaking of seasons, let's take a look at the new fancy seasons animal menu that is kind of in development, currently in beta release. So under the seasons menu, so the regular animal menu is still the same. It's just completely useless if you have a ton of animals. You gotta scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll. Or kind of try to do this, but then the thing jumps up there. Like that. But in the seasons menu now, we have an animal tab. So you can see we have 100 chickens. Chickens are numbered, not counted, are numbered. We've got stats here. So you have 126 cows. Got the stats of the cows. Well, this isn't showing their gained weight at this point because some of these cows are pregnant. They actually weigh more. We have nice charts here. I think this has even been updated since I downloaded the dev build to show numbers now because I was like 61% of straw, but what's it 61% of? I'd have to go to this other menu, find my cows, to see it's 61% of 7,000. So then I would have a frame of reference. So I think these are going to be numbers now. So what do y'all think of the new animal menu? I think it's pretty cool. But yeah, I was like, whoa, look at that happen. But what we need to do is we need to clean up this mess over here. I've got bales all over the place. See, these are all, what, 24 stacks? So there's 100. I got 150 bales there, let alone how many are in that stack. Then we've got another 100 and some bales of straw over here. And I got 4 more stacks of hay over in a remote location. That's another 100 bales of hay. I've probably got, like, what, 300? I guess if you factor in the silage bales that I got in the tubes, probably got close to 300 bales on the map. Each bale will have some impact on. Bale will definitely have some impact on frame rates. Not working for me. Yeah, it is a ton of bales. We'll need to get that working. Oh, we'll fix that later. Hey, Paradise Farms, what's up? I was showing the new dev build of Seasons with the new animal screen right here. Coming to a Seasons update near you. It's definitely a lot of bales. We're not going to be consuming nearly as many bales before we're going to start making more bales. Hey Kiwi, what's up? We need to feed our critters because at some point I'm going to fast forward till tomorrow. David, I use a wheel and keyboard and mouse. Like when I was using the telehandler there, I was using the keyboard. Now I'm using the wheel and pedals. I kind of alternate between the two. Well, trains ride on rails. And they basically typically go one direction at a time. They're very big and heavy. You don't want to get in the middle of one or in the way of one. I tried to use a controller once, and I couldn't figure it out. I'm just not a controller guy. Couldn't keep straight what buttons did what. It's kind of one of those old dog new tricks things. Put enough hours in on using a certain set of controls. That's just, you know, how you do it. There you go. They're placeable items. They're like a train set at home. Oh, like I said, got a mess. I have to be cleaning this awful mess up. Something much more orderly and friendly. For a mouse, I use a trackball. I find it works pretty darn good for wheel loader work, such. Go. Oops. That'll feed them. Hop off for pigs. Take care of the horses here. Well, this one I placed in-game. I placed the other three in GE, but I placed this one in-game. Alright, so now that we've taken care of those guys, go back here and get to this baling. Cotton storage, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, well, where I game at, I really don't have a lot of room to move a mouse around. So I went with the trackball because it could just sit there stationary. So anyone playing the map, this is where you get your anhydrous. And I haven't updated this to the latest yet, Will. Hey Haggard, what's up? So it's kind of convenient that I didn't do anything with this field down here. I actually had some grass. Oh, Friday's home. You know what? That's just not a reminder, Haggard. That is a order. That's a direct order from the headquarters. Let's still see that. So this is a mod. This is an edit, obviously, to get the American colors. I see that this was built off of the old brown baler, because the bolt heads still float. They don't move with the lid or the door. That's how this baler worked in the initial release. I think they fixed it after an update or two on the in-game one. All right, Mark, catch you later. Get over at Nexus Mods, Kiwi. If you peek through there, you'll see we've cleared that area of trees. Far enough out. We've cleared that area of almost completely of trees. That'll be in a video coming up in a couple weeks. Probably. It's in my mod folder. It's, yeah. I pulled all of these mods pretty much out of my mod folder, or off the Giants mod hub. I don't recall, but not that big of a surprise that I don't recall. Get these baled and wrapped before we go into morning, and then we'll have more daylight. Well, both of those haggard are at night. I mean, how much harvesting are you really going to do at night? At that point, there's going to be more moisture on the grain, right? Hey, Terraformer, what's up? I haven't seen you in a long time, I think. Glad you can make it. Hey, Tom. Indeed, that is a lot of learning. But it can be deeply rewarding, for sure. I'm doing pretty good. Family's doing pretty good. We're bailing here just at 8 miles an hour just because that auto stop mod, if I go a little quicker, I'll skip. So it seems to do a good job at 8. 8 or 9. Retaining wall placeable. I think I've seen one of those. Now, there was a block. There was a placeable that was kind of like a 90-degree right angle wall. It's kind of intended to like be a placeable tip storage. That's in the mod hub. That came out a long time ago. I don't think it necessarily would be a retaining wall. I think it might be a little difficult to, I mean, I guess you're going to do some landscaping to try to put the, you know, the wall, the ground up behind it. Many more passes, and then we're going to go grab some wrappers. Need to wrap these bales before they lose volume. I just don't know how well that's going to work out. Trying to do landscaping with a retainer wall. Well, thanks for that, Terraformer. Thanks for the super chat. Just 5 or 6 more windrows. Probably forgot to reset the bale counter. Look at that. We've made 539 total bales since we started this save game. Like I said, I've got a bale mess I need to clean up. These bale stacks that we're going to show off here in a little bit couldn't come at a better time. They're going to be great for multiplayer. We've got a whole bunch of farmers and they all have bales all over the place. Not really worried about these grass bits I'm missing, because they will, thankfully with seasons, they'll just vanish on their own at some point. The amount of rain that we get here on the Emerald Coast, they won't last long. Though shockingly, we've got just a little bit of rain in the forecast for winter. Maybe winter on the coast is drier than spring and autumn. You can barely contain yourself, can you? Yeah, I can bale pun too. Might pick up the scraps just to get another bale out of this. Doesn't take too long. Oh heck, let's just do this. Oh, where'd it go? I don't have to worry about it. What a wonderful mod that is. So we've got 4 wrappers over here, all with different color wrap. We're going to make multicolored bales. I'm sure somebody will say, where did you get this bale wrapper? Well, it's part of the Anderson DLC. You talking about the one from Vertex Design, Kiwi? Make some greens. How many do we got here? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Got maybe 19 bales here. Do 5 of each. That one's using Global Company too, so would be know how that changes things. 1, 2, 3. So we need to wrap these 2. We'll go get another wrapper. There we go. Let's hit the right keys. get rid of these later. Now we'll make some pink ones. Oh! This is how you... That's what happens when you drive on chat. Trying to reach chat and drive through a little narrow area. But I recovered so well. You could do worse, huh? It's 3. 4, 5. It is, isn't it? It's nice having it all in one spot. That takes talent. Crash and actually wind up on top of a building. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11. Yep. All right. Do 5 and 6. Then we will have a cornucopia of colorful bales. Just cut through this empty lot. I don't know why they don't make yellow wrapped bales. Well, you wouldn't lose them. Oh, it is true. I've got. Well, that's another video for another day. But we've got 19 cotton bales up there along the fence. That's 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, Joe boy, what is up? Are you kidding me? The fun is about to start. A little bit of prep that I didn't have time to do before the stream. Have you picked an American map yet? Great Smoky Mountains is an interesting map. I think it's been, it's ready to go. So let's... I'll have it that one. Yeah, you'll see in a later video us clearing out most of the trees in this area. Just 6 more bales, and then we will fast forward till tomorrow. It's getting kind of dark. Well, like I said, start back slow without trying to be too serious. It is a quality map for sure. We'll be showing off Nebraska lands here in a few weeks. Things work out right. You never know. Maybe a 4X ultra flat Nebraska map would work. I mean, I can't get my head around how there's no hills. I think if I could see for miles upon miles on end, the only reason I couldn't see any further was because the earth curved away, I'd probably go crazy. Something else in the season's update is that bales don't rot. Grass bales don't rot right away. They wait till midnight. Let's find these things and get rid of them. Those anymore? Let's go show off my 19 wrapped cotton bales. Darren did a really nice edit of this map, actually, where he made it a bit more non-flat. Messed with it for a little bit, added alfalfa to it. What else did you add to it? Hey David, what's up? Got a few fellow Aussies in with you tonight. Here's my 19 cotton bales. Waiting on a good cotton price to reap the rewards of fortune. We like hills. We like hills in our part of the woods. No compost cooking right now. We need to get some sugar beets. Big field over here to our right, that's going to be sugar beets. Next year. We also bought this empty plot over here. Cleared out some trees. We're going to put down an outdoor beef pen. Some beef cattle. We're going to mix our beef up with our milkers. Alright, it's coming over here so we could sleep. 5, so let's sleep for 14 hours, 6, 7, 8. Oh, welcome to morning. Save this before I go and mess up the world. And I'm going to back this save game up real fast. Back up. That's something I need to show you guys. I need to show you guys this. Been meaning to do a video on this at some point. This is a cool little farm sim backup manager. It's got all your save games. You can hit backup, refresh, restore, So here's the backup I just took. Another one from way back September 5th. All right. Let's have a little fun. So let's get down to the meat of the crux here. Let's talk about these storage buildings. So sometime this week, hopefully, right? GTX supposedly, hopefully, possibly going to be released this week. We have bale storage stacks. One for straw, hay, grass, and square silage. We have round bale stacks, straw, hay, grass, and silage. We have an egg box storage. So they're all going to be different mods. The bale stacks will be one mod pack. This egg storage, as I understand it, will be another one. Then there will be one for pallets. I want to put the egg storage here. At some point, we're going to switch over. So at some point, we're going to switch over to some egg-laying chickens. And so this is pretty cool. This is just a little cool house, a little cool hut. You can open the door, squeeze inside. Got a little window unit on it, little window air conditioner on it. Now, if we obviously we don't have egg-laying chickens, but we have the magic of this. Let's just put a couple boxes of eggs here. Now watch the air conditioner. Oh, that's right. Once you put something in here, the air conditioner turns on. Then they just stack up here over here in the corner. See F1 menu, you can put 110 boxes of eggs in here. Let's go in there. Now we got 110. Hit R. See, we have 2 boxes of eggs. Hold 110. Okay. Obviously, they're not fermenting. We can eject a box or more if we want. So now you can take your eggs, spawn. Where are eggs spawn? Or eggs spawn right here, I guess. You take your eggs that spawn here and put them in this little cool building. And I'm not going to spoil it, but there's something cool that happens apparently in winter if you're on a map that has snow. Hey Chad, what's up? Now let's talk about the bale stacks. Alright, the rounds hold 110, squares hold 168. And I've been thinking I'm going to put the silage stack right here. Okay. Put that down. Here we have the silage stack. Pull up the menu. Hold 110 bales. Okay. Fermenting. Now we get a table. This does work with seasons. If you put unfermented bales in here, they will ferment. That's what we're about to show. That tractor at. If you overlap them, I don't know if you want to do that, but I don't know. I don't know if GTX tried that. Oh, that's terrible, Chad. When's the internet showing up? Now, I think one thing, Terraformer, is that it's going to put 110 boxes with whatever quantity is in that box in the building. It's not going to fill it. Okay, so like it's going to grab the box with one egg in it. You're going to have 110 one-egged boxes, I think. Because it's exactly what you put in is exactly what you get out. It's not like the egg crate, where the egg crate just collects them all, and the egg crate as a whole has its own fill quantity. It basically registers that you put a box in it with one egg. So you can store 110 one-egg boxes, or you can store 110, 150 egg boxes, or some combination thereof. So like if you put in silage bales, and some of them had deteriorated before you got them wrapped, you know, you wouldn't be getting out 4,000 liter bales. You would get out a 39.95 liter bale because you put a 39.95 liter bale in. And the way it works is it works on a last in, first out principle. If you think about a bale stack, you're going to stack from the bottom up, but when you pick up the bales out of the stack, you're going to take from the top, work your way down. Now you're not going to take the bottom, the first bale you put in the stack, you're not going to get out first. You're going to get that one out last. Let's bump up the speed a little bit. So there is a reason. You probably have already figured it out. There's a reason why I made colorful bales here. Oh, the internet's at full. Oh, the internet's already full subscribed. That stinks. Really like this corn texture. I even managed to randomly leave a few stray stalks standing up. When have you ever gone by a cornfield and seen it completely leveled with no stray stalks, right? Just a few bits, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. Farmers miss a few bits all the time. They don't really care. While we're waiting on that to load, let's look at this too. So we don't just have bale stacks. We don't just have the egg storage. Ignore those. Ignore that. That's not part of what we're talking about. We have pallet stacks, seed, lime, fertilizer. We have liquid fertilizer and liquid herbicide. We have chicken food, horse food, and pig food pallets, and wool storage. So these will be, wool storage will be its own mod as I understand it. These three will be their own mod as I understand it. The chicken box will be its own mod as I understand it. And the bales will be their own mod. Bale stacks. Oh, we might play with this too tonight. You guys know what this is from 17. Hey, Kelly, what's up? They also do not require anything. They are completely standalone scripts or standalone mods. So I was kind of surprised by the feedback that I got in that global company mod video I did several weeks ago when it first came out. I was really surprised that there was some pretty opinionated comments related to that mod, just from the standpoint of people not wanting, you know, this global thing. That they really felt that they would prefer standalone production mods. Now I could see folks being disturbed related to the horse helper, related to this. Just turn that on. Related to this stuff. I could see people being ticked off about that because maybe I don't want horse helper. Well, now I have to have it. I can turn it off, but I mean it's there. Maybe the big one is place anywhere. Folks are like, I really want place anywhere, but can't because I got this other thing. Kelly, no. Sadly, this map isn't coming to console for a couple reasons. The reason is, one, there is some additional scripting in the map related to a pre-compost production building. Two, the map is pretty dang big. I don't know what the minimum or the maximum file size is for Giants now, but it's well over what the max file size used to be in 17. I'm pretty sure it's going to be over the file size limit. 19. That's a nice assortment of colors. That'll do nicely. Chad, it probably is possible. One thing you want to be careful though is what are your data overage charges? Like on this map, whoops, where are we? That's going to be annoying. On this map, you could put you could do your stacks there. You could do one there, one there, one over here. Kind of have them out of the way. I don't think they'll fit. I don't think they'll fit too nice inside of one of these buildings because they're too short. Now, if I can't put my bale stacks under that other thing, I'm going to have to put the real place anywhere in. Yeah, this is one of the Anderson trailers. There's several. There are two round bale trailers like this, and then there is a square bale trailer like this, and then there is a square bale stacker that stacks them vertically. I don't know. I'm going to see if I can't... I got to clear these bales out of here. Then I'm going to try to put the bale stack in there. If I can't, we're going to save. We're going to place anywhere in here. Take out global company. I'm just using it for the cool little icons. Anyway. But what I was saying was these stacks, they don't require any other mod. So there's my cool little egg cooler. It's gonna be fun putting eggs in there. Alright, let's see the magic happen. See the triggers? So we've got a spawn trigger there, then the bigger square is the unload trigger, and then the bigger square is the kind of where the bales appear. Here we go. Magic's happening. Look at that. The bale you put in is the bale you see. So if you put in a black bale, you're going to get a black bale show up. If you're going to put a white bale in, a white bale, green, pink, virtual colorful cornucopia of bales. Come over here, you hit R. See, we got 21 bales in storage. Go to fermenting, and now it's kind of hard. Maybe it's hard to see. I don't know how well you can see this. All the bales are numbered. You see the fermenting percentages are all different. See how much time we have left, and we can see that it's grass or silage. Okay, we can come in here, we can eject 4. Now what we're going to eject is we're going to eject the last 4. So we're going to eject 18, 19, 20, and 21. Okay, there we go. So there's the 4 we ejected. If we go back here, we're at 17. So that's the magic of the silage one. Chancellor, you got to go over to Nexus Mods. So there are bale stacks out there now that are global company in nature, I believe. Don't think they take into account fermentation. If you put a grass bale in, it's wrapped, I think you get grass out, the way I understand it. Fork this one and move it. So, pretty sure this is the only stack out there that obeys seasons. Fruity state, isn't it? Alright, let's clear this out of here so we can make room for our bale stacks. Now there is, from what I understand, a little bit of a grass bale cheat. If you put grass bales in there with seasons, they are safe. If you're kind of a player that absolutely must bale grass, the world will end if you can't bale grass. And you want to play with seasons, well then, I guess this bale stack is for you too. What I understand, like the pallet rack, you could put big bags in or pallets. So like the Pioneer seed bag pallets you could use, or the modded lime and fertilizer pallets you could use. I haven't tried that yet, but I'm told it works from a pretty reputable source. Turn it on. Well, you need to move a lot of bales quick. Big Heston baler. Good, I didn't even see it. Oh yeah, the little baby bales, that would be cool. I'm sure Darren will figure it out within a good 10 or 15 minutes. Yeah, right. How do you think I set this map up? With all those bales on the first episode. Oops. The reason all these bales were stacked completely different. Like those big Heston bales, they're like, what, 6,000 liters? I'm not really concerned that I have hay and straw mixed up, because the stack's only going to take one type. The keys figured out. Now, I was going to use that trailer, the Anderson trailer, to move them all. Then I realized that would probably take 3 hours to do. Bale stacks do have collisions. Just a few more. Then we'll know. Need to take out GC. Let's drop those down. Do that bucket. I wouldn't mind an American New Holland baler. Okay. Want a round straw stack. Here. I was thinking about, since there's a spawn point, I was thinking about basically spanning them right here. Okay. Stack itself is under this side of the supports, and then this unload point is over there. Thought about doing that. Which one was that? It's a straw stack. I really wanted to put my haystack there, but okay. And we'll put the other one here. Right. Now we have a haystack, straw stack. Let's see here. What is that? That's hay, right? And this is why I wanted to put the haystack over there. I'm used to hay being on that side. Well, they're only 150. You could change them if you wanted. Oh, total annihilation. Now the Anderson, we talked a little bit about this earlier. The Anderson poplar bales Clearly we're not going to have enough room for these, which is fine. I'm going to put remote storage somewhere else. Just let's get out of the truck in the I-beam, why don't you? We're already at 106, 108, or sorry, 110. Go. You go, what? Come on and hit a pace car. What are you talking about? A feeling that would happen. I told you I had a lot of bales. I was waiting for the game to start blowing up frames. Yeah, we're going to put these somewhere else. We got plenty of places to put bale stacks around here. Oh, hey now. Hey now. Alright, let's go stack some more bales somewhere else. Hey, we might sell some of these too. You have to say that's a lot nicer of a it's a lot nicer stack job than I had earlier. Oh, there's a fence there. I forgot about that fence. Will put that car there, and that car was moving fast. Oh no, I forgot. I forgot something. Oh, oh my God. Quick, pick these things up before they go everywhere. Uh, these city drivers, right? Don't let anything get in their way. Well, at least you got some. At least you got some entertainment out of this. Never take yourself too serious. Some hybrid takes out a truck. There. Now we have that mess cleared up. I've got 4 stacks up here. Base cam. You don't want to see me. People don't tune in to see me. They tune in to see the disasters, the masters of disaster. I think if you strapped it down, it would actually strap it down, wouldn't you? Round hay bales. So now this area is not flat, so this is going to be the sketchy, what it does to this ground. Let's see. Flattened it a bit. Tire tracks float in the air. We'll have to smooth it out a little bit, I guess. Whoa, what happened here? We'll live with it. We'll live with it. Because this is kind of overflow storage. A big loss. Doesn't look right. It's really, we're just storing these bales until winter. It's winter now. Until we can sell them for a decent price. Why you don't unload bales when you're moving. Yes. That fanciness. Oh, here comes a... Holy cow. It's a 10:30 special. A little late. Well, Chad, this bale barn's always been up here. It's up here in 17. I made some good use of it in 17 with these bale stacks also. That's another reason I'm glad to see this back, is it helps the storyline of this being a continuation. Because we had we'd use this with bale stacks in 17, although I think I used square bales. So we get more of the hay. This time I'll remember that the fence is there and not to whip around this corner. Got to day it again. Welcome to Auto Incorrect. Now, I was a little curious if, because store-bought bales look one way, Seasons bales look another way. I was a little curious if all the hay bales were normalized. What are you rubbernecking, waiting for the bale disaster to happen? Just parking here, waiting. Well, Doughboy, they're supposed to be in queue to be tested and released this week. Apparently they were uploaded about 2 weeks ago. And since Giants has got 11-day wait on the testing at this point, I think they should be showing up this week. Uh-oh. 1040's coming through a little early. Oh, traffic. 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 He's so annoying. Oh, shoot. There we go. It's hard to drive when your wheels turned. Kelly, they are not. They have custom scripting. And in order to do the stacking and the user interface and all of that, it's kind of the tail of the console, right? And it's not Giants that restricts that. I think it would be because of the whole bale limit, right? Isn't there a bale limit? It's not Giants that says that they can't be on console. That's the that's console manufacturers themselves. That's Sony. It says I don't want foreign scripts on our consoles. Alright, so that does it. Maybe I'll come up here one day and smooth that out a little bit. So the pallets are more the same. You can put in, like, let's say the seed, fertilizer, and lime pallets. Stackable rack. You can have 48 seed, 48 lime, and 48 solid fertilizer pallets on a rack. Liquid fertilizer, liquid herbicide are 32 apiece. Total 64. And then the chicken feed, pig feed, and horse feed is once again 48 apiece. One rack. That would be nice. Take a look. 110 bales, 440,000 liters. You can eject up to 27 bales at a time. We got 96 straw bales. We have this school. This is awesome this year. Alright, so let's go. Let's close out this let's close out this stream with something else cool that should be coming soon after the bale stacks. Oh, you can scroll the mouse wheel too. Thanks. I'm sure this will be one muddy road soon enough. I know this was awful muddy. Back in the day. Kloss, and definitely here in about a month, right? Well, Terraformer, you may have missed, but apparently it's coming in version 3 of this map. Hashtag soon, right? Need to swap this out with that Manitou that was released last week. The one where you can do the duals on the front, where you can move the forks in and out. That'll be cool. All right, we need to take these back to the farm. So in 17, it paid attention to the ground moisture. See if it's going to do that in 19 too. The drier the ground, the less mud there is. I have to say, I never really saw a point in time where there ever really was mud. Maybe with all of this painting that can go on. So what we're going to do here is I wanted to do this. Look, there's the water valve. Working on putting this in here. But I really wanted to get rid of the manure and the slurry pit. Because I'm going to line this with a fence. And basically I'm going to have the bulls in there, the beef cattle. But I didn't really see any need for a manure pile or a slurry because they're just going to be doing their business right here. Alright, let me see if I can figure out if I can remember how this works. This is a hand plant, hand sapling plant, hand plant sapling. Put this down. Miscellaneous, you put it down here, $3,400. You just place it wherever you want it. Okay. Get this. Take the equipment out. Now you have a shovel. Now we have to left click. Now we have 10 saplings. Now we returned our equipment and our saplings. They're in a bag. Let's take it. See, we already put some of these in. That might be the video that's coming out tomorrow. I don't know when that video is showing up. Got some saplings planted here. Ran out. I run out. Ran out here, okay. Let's put this one here. And you just left click. And there's my tree. I can get 10 more meters. I can put another one in. Because in seasons, it matters how close you plant your trees. This is just cool. So unlike the tree planter, I could literally take a walk in the woods and plant more trees. All right, later, Jonathan. So this is coming after the storage buildings, what I understand. Go back some more. Go. Well, there's animal pens that have it. Now, I did notice GTX, it wasn't detecting those other, not detecting these. that I planted earlier. See, it's only detecting that last one I planted, not any tree. That'd be cool. Run right here on the corner. Boo cows. So what's the consensus on that animal area? Should I just not worry about it? It's too red, red, red. Now it's green. Plant one in our yard. Plant one over here. Try doing this with a tree planter. There you go. So let's put that back. So let's just put it in as is. It's the corn. Clear this area out. Sure it was good and clear. Go. Put that in place. Then I have it didn't activate it. It's here. Got this I was going to put in. Corner piece. I'm going to put this in. It's nice and straight. So basically line the whole, line it all with that. I don't know what the deal is with this thing. Yeah, I'm going to have to put it in here. I'm going to have to paint it. Then, of course, might as well show you guys this. This is part of the BGA we're going to be putting in. Down here at the industrial area. Looked at where I was going to put this. I think I'm going to put it over here. Get a little bit of an angle. Then obviously redo this whole area with concrete and such. And then probably add some of these other little buildings in. Digestate storage over here somewhere. Some more of these little bits and pieces. Just scattered around kind of to fill this area out. And then put in a couple of Rockhounds bunkers over here. Kind of to make that area. There you go, guys. Thanks for tuning in and watching. Checking out these cool new bale stacks. Hopefully going to show up in the Mod Hub this week. Everybody can then get to enjoying it. Let's see here. See, that's what happens. That's what happens. Now this one's all. Don't try to use the scroll wheel. Weird things happen. I'll place that later. So guys, until next time, happy farming.